Hello, hello, it's Tash Ro.
Welcome to or welcome back to It's Saturday, your personal self-care pod where you can escape the work week and unwind with your two besties.
No matter what day of the week it is, but for us, it's Saturday.
All right.
Okay.
Wow. It's been a while, I feel like.
It's been a while.
Because I'm just going to turn and
face
face you.
I'm just going to
get comfy.
Get real close and
get
comfy
close.
here. I'm going to stare into your beautiful eyes.
Oh my God. I feel like it's been a while because we had our guest episode. So like we have so many updates to get to. So let's just like get into it.
Yeah, like we haven't sat here in a minute. Just us.
We haven't sat in years.
I'm sat. If you know, you know.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's get into it. So what did we last leave off? I went away for a cottage weekend.
Yes, you went for a bachelorette. Tell us about that.
No, even before that though.
Oh my God,
I had like a chill ass peace and tranquility adventure weekend, which was really
Tremblant.
dope. In Tremblant, we were there. Matt had two friends visiting from Florida and then some other family friends that are just like usually always there. We did all the like activities.
Yeah, you were like sporting it up.
I was sporting it up, running, hiking, wake surfing. Some people were wakeboarding. We like went to a river and went not surfing, like, well, kind of surfing, like body surfing on this like wave in the river.
Whoa.
Well, I didn't do that actually. I was too scared, but everyone else did. And I like went in the river and I like swam around and stuff, and I like almost did it, but that part was really scary.
Yeah, that does.
You can watch Matt's video if you want to see what that looked like. It was pretty cool. I will do it next time for sure.
I'm not a water sport girly because I have contact lenses, so I'm just like,
oh my God, true. Well, not for long, maybe.
Hopefully, if after I get some LASIK eye surgery, I can ditch the contacts. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always worried that like with these water activities that my contacts can come out, and
Yeah.
I'm blind. If
Oh my
you
God,
didn't know, guys,
so true.
I'm freaking blind. So if I lose a contact in the middle of the freaking ocean or lake, like that's
no
game.
bueno.
No,
And
so.
honestly, like water stuff, I'm just like starting to get more comfortable because growing up, I never took swimming lessons. I was never really like in a pool or around water. So I'm just a really weak swimmer. So even if I have a life jacket on for stuff, I still get kind of
Nervous, yeah.
But I'm slowly getting better at it now. And like now we have our pool too, obviously. But even then, I'm much more of like a floater.
We like floaties.
I love to float as opposed to swim. Every summer, I'm like, I'm going to be good at swimming this year. And I'm going to get like a real bathing suit to go swimming in the pool. And I'm going to get a freaking cap and goggles. And then I never do
Can we talk about that for a second? Like, the other day, I had to like, wearing a bathing suit in front of like, I don't know, colleagues or family. And you're like, why are all these are thongs?
No, I definitely have like designated family bathing suits.
Yes, I need to get like just one that's like black and a one piece that's just chill because all of mine are a little scanty. I'm like,
but also like whatever, it's a freaking bathing suit. Like who cares?
Okay, so you ventured it up, and then what did I do that weekend?
You had an engagement party.
So I had one of our good friends' sister's engagement party. It was an Indian engagement party.
Sick.
Oh my God, guys, these guys partied up. It felt like a wedding.
It looked insane.
It was insane.
I would have been happier that was my wedding.
They had like caterers, they had bartenders, and like they were blasting music and like throwing money around.
I wanted to know, I'm like, was that real money?
It was real money.
Not Monopoly.
It was real money.
Real.
It was for the bride and groom.
Wow.
I literally was like, can anyone pick this up?
You're like, oh my
They're
God.
like, no. No one can pick this up. Because in Iran, we do that too. We throw, it's called shabash when you like throw money, but like kids, like little kids, when I was younger going to Iranian weddings, we would leave with like so much money because you would just go and pick it up off the ground. But this wasn't like that. This was like, no one touched money. There was hundreds on the ground. I'm like, oh my God.
Damn, that's sick.
But it was really fun. And then one of the nights too, we actually just, me and Faraz like had like a little shopping day. And we ended up at this really cool place downtown that Maddie Hadfield, Ottawa Diaries, posted about. It's called The Lot. It's on Clarence.
Okay.
It's close to like across from Tomo. You know where Tomo is?
Yeah.
So right across. And it's really cute.
Was that Dodge City before or something?
No, it's completely outside, and it's literally, guys, it used to be like a little parking lot that they turned.
Was it a parking lot?
That they turned into like a little hangout area that's like patio, board games, like actual games.
I love that restaurants are just all for board games. Like I love that.
I love it. And they've had this cool game called Bocce Ball, which I'd never played before.
I love Bocce Ball.
Yeah, so we were playing that. They had this little mini pool table, and it was just like a good vibe place. But it was funny because then we were talking to the bartender, and I was saying how I have a podcast, and he kind of like looked at me. He's like, wait, I've definitely listened to your podcast with Cody Mickle.
Oh my
So he
God.
goes, I've already listened to that one, but obviously like visuals.
Saturday bro.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, because I was like, it's Saturday.
Wow.
He's like, wait, I think I've listened to your podcast. He's like, you had one with my friend Cody. I was like, yep, he was on our podcast. So cool. And then we ended up seeing some other people we knew, and this girl came up to me. She goes, I listened to your podcast. I had no idea who she was before.
God.
So honestly, that night was like,
that's
whoa.
so cool.
We met Saturdays in the public, in the wild.
That
so
is
it's cool.
Honestly, so amazing. I love that.
It was really nice. Yeah. So it's like, man, people actually listen.
Yeah, guys, if you ever see us and you don't know us and you listen
Come
to the
up to us.
pod, please come up to us, because that
Please.
makes my whole entire life, and
It
it just
does.
makes me want to do this even more.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
And we're nice girls.
We are very nice
We're
girls.
nice girlies. So come say hi.
Come say hi.
Come shoot
We were
the
instant
shit.
best friends. And she actually gave me a red flag that I'm going to talk about today on the pod.
About me?
No, not about you. Just a red flag.
So I'm like, I know that's coming, and I'm really nervy.
Oh my God, imagine she's like, you have to tell Tash her red flag is. That would be so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that was previous weekend. Then
Yeah.
fast forward to this last weekend.
Yes.
I was at a bachelorette party. I'm a bridesmaid in my friend's wedding, and it was a freaking time. We went to a cottage right on the lake, 17 girls, which you never know how that's going to go.
How many
Especially-
bathrooms?
Three
Okay.
full bathrooms.
Okay.
3 full bathrooms. The beds were super comfy, lots of space. It honestly was a bit like an arcade too. They had every game possible. Like they had a pool table, ping pong table. They had like the basketball net throwing game. They
so
had air
sick.
hockey. They had foosball. They had all the activities. We didn't really use those much, but they had also a really big table to play beer pong. They had all these different floaties and kayaks and stuff for us to use. Someone brought the biggest floaty I've ever seen in my entire life. It fit 25 people, and it was a massive unicorn.
Oh my God. So you guys were on the lake with that?
We were on the lake with
That's
that.
so
It
fun.
was sick. Like, we definitely need to get a really big floaty if we ever are at a cottage or like on a lake or something. It was elite. And we did like a cowgirl theme one night. We were blasting Shania Twain, and like we were all just like screaming, singing like, man, I feel like
Honestly,
a woman.
Those are the best nights.
Oh my God. I literally like was singing that song like just with all the girls, and I like texted Matt. I was like, I'm so glad I'm a girl. I'm so happy I'm a woman.
I know.
Like, thank you, Shania.
Yeah, we have pig tags, but we can scream and be weird and
Oh
like
my
have the
God.
time of our life, and nobody's like looking at us differently.
Yeah, it was just like the vibes were just really good.
Oh,
Louise
so
had a
fun.
good time. Everyone like was super like appreciative of like all of our planning, and it wasn't like we had plans, but it wasn't like to a T. Like there was no like set time to do everything. We knew what we wanted to do, but we didn't want to like put time constraints on anything. So it was very like chill and just like well organized, and I was just like really proud of us.
Honestly, that's so fun.
Yeah, it was so
It's
much fun.
a different vibe. Like there's so many different things that you can do for your bachelorette.
Yeah,
but a
truly.
cottage weekend is fun too, especially if you have good girlfriends that are just gonna
Yes,
have fun.
exactly.
There's like some that you're like, there are different groups. Like some people would not be able to do that. They would just be
Exactly.
bored. But then
Yeah.
if you're able to entertain yourself and have like a good group of girls,
100%.
then it's so much fun.
It was super fun. Yeah, I honestly feel like every bachelorette I've been to has been so different, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's just nice to try different things.
Switch it up.
Switch it up.
Switch it
Why
up.
not?
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So then the funniest thing happened. So this weekend when you were at the bachelorette, I was just chilling, like organizing my life because I hadn't had a weekend to myself in
Seriously, I'm jealous.
so long. But then Sunday night, I'm like, I'm feeling relaxed. Like I had such a good weekend, like getting my stuff all organized and everything. And then it's like 11 o'clock where like we usually let Nova out to pee right before bed. We let her out to pee. And Farzad like starts screaming, and I'm like, "What's going on?" I'm upstairs, like ready.
God.
I'm like, putting on my skin. I just finished my skincare. I just brushed my teeth. Like I have this new pajama set I'm wearing. I run downstairs, and Farzad goes, "Nova just got sprayed by a skunk," and I'm like, "Oh my fucking God!"
Again, this
And
is the second time.
So this is the second time, but
Oh
this
my
time,
God.
guys, it was like direct. Like last time, I feel like she just rolled around in skunk. This time, like she had the oils on her. It was disgusting. And so we had to wash her outside. There's this formula that if you guys don't know about and you own any animal that might get sprayed by a skunk, you need to know this
Write
because
this
it is
down.
godsend, like the best. I'll post it on the pod account, but it's hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and dish soap. That neutralizes the skunk smell. And honestly, like if we didn't have that, she wouldn't have been able to come inside the house. She came inside for 5 seconds and the whole house smelled for 3 days.
It's such a terrible smell.
But it smells so different when it's direct. I've smelled skunk like out and about. This was different. It smelled so different than regular. Like when you're just driving down the street and you smell skunk, it kind of smells like weed a little bit.
Yeah.
This is like, it burns your eyes. It is, I don't even know how to compare it to anything because I've never smelt anything like that.
Did he see her get sprayed? Like, how did he know?
So he went outside.
Oh my God.
He thought she had, he thought like she grabbed like an animal of some sort. And he was
Nova.
like, oh, drop it. And then all he saw was like her just like start sneezing nonstop and running up. And like her eyes are like, her eyes were all like gunky and it was just so bad. But anyway. This is just a public service announcement to have hydrogen peroxide, baking soda in your house at all times.
Add to cart,
because
I'm literally buying that immediately. I tried to buy it on my Instacart order. They didn't have it, but you said the Dollarama sells it.
Dollarama has it. Rexall, just like the massive ones because you pretty much have to use like an entire thing.
So you just put it in like a bucket.
So we literally poured like baking soda in the hydrogen peroxide with a bit of soap. You mix it up. Use it all. Okay. You use it all, and then you have to shampoo them obviously to get all the hydrogen peroxide out. But it neutralizes it. It's amazing.
So you're about to go to bed on a Sunday, and you guys worked on Monday.
Yeah.
And then
so then it was like, oh, guess we're not. And then it was like, we have to wash all our clothes and shower and doing all this stuff. And
then you're probably like adrenaline. You're probably like, holy shit.
Yeah, we didn't go to bed till like 1 a.m. Yeah. I was like, oh, it's okay, guys.
Like, I think a weekend it's fine. Like, I need to relax. Imagine if you were also like super hungover. That would have been really bad.
I was literally saying that to Fires. I'm like, thank God we were just like coming off of a chill weekend.
Yeah, that's
because this would have put me over the edge otherwise.
Oh, shit. And Nova's doing good now, guys. She's chilling. Yeah. She's happy, so don't worry about her. She's all smiles. Look good.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm
scared.
Are you scared? Because okay, so guys,
I was thinking of what it could be.
All 2 weeks that we've been like, we haven't recorded together. I've been trying to think of Tasha's red flag.
Oh my God, it was so hard.
And this girl is a fucking angel. She has like no freaking red flags. Do you know how hard it was? I was like, she was like one of my like patients in a research study. I was like studying her, like taking notes, like what could it be?
Scrolling through like text and old like Instagram posts. What is it?
Okay, so I figured it out, and it's pretty. I think we're going to get some split decisions on whether or not this is a red flag, and I'm interested to know.
I'm ready to defend myself.
Okay, so you're the type of girl that you put your hair down more than you put it up.
Oh.
So if you're getting up, you're going to go for a walk with Stark, you're leaving your hair down for that walk. I've seen snaps of you. This girl's like, it's 7 a.m. She looks like she has a blow up. Her hair is just in the wind. My hair is in a bun. First thing I wake up, I put my hair in a bun.
Okay.
My hair is in a bun, I would say 70% of the time. It's in a bun right now. Like, it's in a bun. Do you put your hair up when you're washing your face? Please tell me you do.
Of course. Okay. Of course.
But when you're doing most physical activity other than maybe going to the gym, you probably put it up then. But your hair is down, I would say more than it is up.
100%.
Like you're comfortable with your hair being down. I
need it down.
I think I'm like, oh, get it out of here. Like I don't like it.
I'm the opposite. I'm cold. When I'm cold, when my hair is up,
the
nape of my neck is freezing when my hair is up. And people like even at the cottage, people are like, their hair is up. Like, I'm so hot. I'm like, I'm comfy. Like, oh, okay. Two, my hair is so thick. When I put it up, I get headaches. If my hair is up for a long time, like if I had that hairdo, after an hour, I would be like crying because my head would start to hurt.
Because it's heavy.
It's just really heavy and it just like pulls a lot. So I like to have it down. But yeah, if I'm working out, like gym, spin, going for a run, like it's up. But if I'm walking, it's down. I sleep with it down.
Yeah, I sleep with it down.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I'm more like if I wake up, my hair is automatically going up.
So it's a red flag that I put my hair down a lot.
It's
like, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
My ears are fine, guys. They're not like I have normal ears, I think. Maybe they're a little big. I don't know.
And again, I think it's going to be split. Like some people are going to feel the same way I feel about like just like your hair being up. My hair's like if I'm doing errands around the house, sometimes cleaning, my hair's up most of the time. I feel like it's split. Some people are gonna be like, hair down.
I would like this one.
This is gonna be a poll.
Good. excited.
Future poll.
This is gonna be a poll.
So I don't know if it's a red flag.
It?
It's a beige flag.
It's
a beige flag.
It's a beige flag.
So,
oh my God, I love that. Thank you for reporting back. If you think of any more, please let me know.
I'm like reporting off for
Signing
duty.
off for duty. Red flags by Ro.
Oh my God, this devil who got sprayed by skunk. She's like making another appearance.
Honestly, guys, Nova loves me so much, and I'm here for it.
So funny.
She can't go outside because it's pissing rain. I literally got here and it thunderstormed and started raining so hard. So Nova Nader's inside again.
I hate it.
So we actually have an exciting thing coming up. We're both traveling in the coming weeks, and I'm going to the Bahamas. You're going to Denver.
Yes.
And one of the best things about having a best friend that is literally the same size as you. I mean, not shoes, unfortunately. You have tiny, beautiful little feet, and I have size 10 demon
but
feet.
you're also tall.
Yeah,
so.
also tall. But anyway, me and Romina decided to just swap a bunch of clothes. Like, I literally was about to go to the mall today, and I was like, you know what? Before I go to the mall, let me just look at my own clothes. And I was like, wait. Why don't I just ask Romina to borrow her clothes? I always love everything you're wearing. So I literally brought her a bunch of stuff. She's giving me a bunch of stuff.
And I'm not clothing swap.
Yeah. And I literally haven't spent any money on my Bahamas trip.
Which is so nice because I feel like when you have a trip, like you spend so much of it.
Like Mexico, I did that a lot.
Oh, everything I was wearing in Mexico was like new.
Yeah.
Like, but then some of it I overbought and I didn't even wear it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I completely agree with you. If you can clothing swap with your friend and they take good care of your clothes and you can get it back from them, do it.
I know. I mean, I see you like twice a week.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So I'm like, I'm definitely
There's some people I'm like, you'll lend something to and you'll get it back in 2 years.
And you're like, kind of forget you even gave it to them. And they're like, here, this is your t-shirt. I'm like, what? Like, that was from 2019. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's skinny jeans. That's out of style, girl.
You can keep those for now.
Yeah,
until I come back.
Agree. It's so nice. It's such a fun
thing
to do.
Thank you so much. You saved
me.
No,
thank you. And honestly, it's like it's both economically like responsible and like for the planet. Like you don't need to go buy new clothes.
No Shein order.
Yeah, seriously.
And it's funny too because we were both like send each other specific things. I was like, hey, can you let me borrow this? And she's like, I want to borrow that. But then we both were like, I was going through my clothes and I was like, oh my God, you would look so good in this.
Yeah, I like have a
that
full
hasn't
pile.
Hit the gram yet. I'm gonna go put that in your pile. So I literally brought you a bag of like things, and I'm like, if you don't wear it, whatever. But at least you have options.
Exactly. Same with you.
Yeah. So do
nice.
that.
I love it.
Yeah. But speaking of that, guys, so we're gonna be traveling, and it's like kind of opposite weeks. So I leave this weekend, and then you're leaving next week. Yeah. So we're taking a 2-week break.
And then we decided, guys, like, this is the season 2 finale.
This is the finale.
Season 2.
So season 3 is going to start like right after basically our 1-year anniversary.
Which is insane. And we're going to announce something fun for that. Yes. We have some fun things coming up in the works. God. So it might seem like we're taking a 2-week break, but like we're working on
We're working while we're internationally traveling. Away. Yeah. I'm going to give you guys a hint. It rhymes with birch bop. Does that make sense?
What is that?
Birch bop is coming up. What rhymes with birch bop? Okay, I'll text it to you later. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut this out. I thought it was really clever.
Oh, did you get it? Oh my God, I got it. I was like, okay. Birch Bob? What the fuck is
So that's very cryptic, so no one else will get it either.
Nobody will understand.
That is the code.
No, my brain's just like going somewhere else. Oh my God, that's so funny. So yeah, season 3 is coming. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. So proud of us.
Let's go. Okay, let's start with some I'm sorries because I went shopping recently and I couldn't stop thinking about this when I was shopping. I'm sorry, but those change rooms with the curtains just need to get let's just scrap those because you can never get the curtain completely closed. I feel like the ends are always a little open, and then if there's a mirror, like people are just seeing your ass. Like they're completely seeing your ass. They're seeing you change. It's just not a good time. And I felt uncomfortable the entire time I was changing. I felt like I had to like hold both ends.
It's inevitable. Zara's like that. Aritzia's like that. Yep. It's like they could at least have like a piece of Velcro or like a little like loop to put the curtain on, but they don't. And yeah, I always like see people walking by and I'm like, you can see me naked right now.
Yeah, you can literally see me.
Weird. And then Aritzia's even worse because 1, they have curtains, and 2, they don't even have fucking mirrors. That's in the changing room.
That is the worst thing ever because you're like, I don't want to come out and give a little fashion show. And there's weird boyfriends sitting on those couches in the middle. Like, I don't want to see you.
Like, there's definitely in the history just been creepy men that just go in there and just probably sit there. And they pretend like they're a boyfriend, but they're not. Like, that's happened.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's fucking weird.
It's so weird.
Get a door. or get a Velcro and get a mirror.
Get a mirror. If you can add a little button to get the person. Oh my God. That's elite.
That's amazing. I would never leave. Okay. Also, I'm sorry, but is it just me or is everyone at the Calgary Stampede this
Everyone
year?
and their fathers and their daughters and their cousins.
Their brothers and everyone.
sisters.
I feel like sometimes there's a summer where it's like, oh, everyone's in Italy. I'm like, everyone is at the Calgary fucking Stampede.
Like Calgary Stampede looked lit this
it
year.
looked lit. I'm like, should I go?
It was like Coachella. Like there was all the performances. I'm like,
I didn't get the memo that was going to be so sick this year.
I would have went.
Like even Zamir was at the Stampede. I'm like, man's just wearing a cowboy hat. I'm like, that's crazy.
I need to go. We need to go next year.
We need to go. I have cowboy boots now for the wedding.
I have cowgirl boots.
Oh my God, you do.
We need to go.
Okay, we're going.
I don't even know what like really happens there.
What do you do?
You do. We're in.
So it's like a country, like, I actually don't even know what it is.
I have no idea. I know
that
it's kind of like Yellowstone. There's like ranches that come and they're like compete and they're saying we need to talk to Hannah. I feel like Hannah would know this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to talk to Hannah. But yeah, it is. It's funny how that worked out. Like I feel like no one knew about it, and then all of a sudden everybody is there.
I'm like, shit, we're all like the cool people there, and then we didn't get the memo. I'm like, oh my God, this is embarrassing.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it looked lit. And
yeah,
everyone's outfits were super cute and. Especially after doing that cowgirl theme weekend, I was like, oh, I could rock this stuff. I can go to the Stampede.
100%.
Hoe down. Have a hoe down.
That's so funny. Okay, speaking of like, we were just talking about the mall and stuff, and I do want to talk about, I went and checked out the new Uniqlo. That opened in Rideau.
Tell me more.
And I just want to say, so for girls, I feel like the guys section is a lot better. They have a lot of guys
Honestly,
stuff.
that's good though, because I feel like 90% of the time it's the girls section that's way better.
Yes, and so the girls section's not bad. There's just a lot. It's good for like basics. Like if you want like basic tops, like just like cropped, like black, like just you know what I mean. Like they have a lot of basics. They have good workout stuff.
Okay.
But the guy section is just unreal. They have a lot of stuff. The checkout process is really cool. It's kind of like I don't know if you've ever been to the store Decathlon.
Yes, no one's there.
But but it's kind of like you just drop everything into a bucket and it tells you what you ordered.
Yeah.
They have an on-site like seamstress, so if you want anything like
oh my God,
like hemmed or whatever, it's completely free.
No
so you
way.
can get pants and get them hemmed like right there. So
that is so convenient.
Yeah, I would definitely check it out. It's good for like...
It's at Rideau?
It's at Rideau.
Okay,
yeah.
it's where Nordstrom was, right?
Yes.
So it's massive.
No, it's not where Nordstrom was. I thought that's what it was, but it's kind of by like the Simons. I don't know what's that Nordstrom's going to turn into because that place is completely empty right now. It's right by Simons, so it's kind of in its own little corner.
Oh, okay, like kind of near Anthropology.
Yes.
Okay, sick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the mall tomorrow actually, so I can check it out.
Check it out. Yeah, like they have a lot of cute like basic stuff for girls.
Oh,
yeah,
and affordable.
Very affordable.
It's kind of giving me like H&M vibes, but what you're saying.
Kind of, but like H&M vibes, but more clean. Like I find H&M's kind of like all over the place. Okay, yeah. You know, it's like more
less
just
logos
like
and
this
like
shirt or like not this. I didn't buy this from this, but this shirt in like 5 different colors. You know?
Kind of so like more like American Apparel.
Kind of. Yes, American Apparel.
But like fraction of the price because that shit was expensive.
Yes.
Okay, sick. I need to go check it out.
100%.
Okay, are we doing random shit right now?
Yeah, let's do random stuff.
Okay. What did I want to talk about? Okay, I want to get your opinion on deviled eggs.
I like deviled eggs.
Okay.
But I just like eggs. I feel like some people are kind of like, I liked hard-boiled eggs.
I love hard-boiled eggs. I fucking love deviled eggs. Yeah. And I forget who made a comment, but someone was just like, that's like an old people food. And I was like, oh my God. I think it was
cottage cheese.
Yeah, like I love my cottage cheese, which by the way, I put in my eggs now, thanks to you.
So good.
Delicious, high protein. But I feel like, and Matt always tells me when I make hard-boiled eggs that it smells like farts and I'm just eating farts. And I'm like, it doesn't smell like that to me or taste like that. I feel like deviled eggs are like a delicacy. Like they're hard to make.
They are.
Like, they're tedious to make. And whenever there's a potluck, I bring deviled eggs.
I've never actually made them. So what do you put in them? I've never made it. I've eaten them. They're really good, but I've never made it.
So it's like you hard boil the eggs and then you cut them in half and then you scoop out the yolk and you put it in a bowl and then you put some mayo and then paprika or like whatever other, or if you want to put like a bit of mustard or like whatever kind of seasoning you want to make. But I usually just do like mustard, mayo, the yolk, and then like a little bit paprika in it and then sprinkle the paprika on top.
Yum. I feel like if you dice up little like pickles and throw them in there,
that'd probably be so good. Like pickles or onions or like, and then you can put like little chives on top. Like when did I last make them? I had like a Halloween potluck, and I like made them look like little pumpkins.
Oh my God.
So I put like little
cute.
chives as like the little like stem, and then like I put extra paprika to make it like look
orangey.
more orangey. It was
Yum.
cute. It was yummy.
I don't think it's old people food at all. I think it's cute.
I think it's good too. I just wanted to get your opinion.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe that's my red flag is that I like deviled eggs. It's like my favorite food.
I don't think so. I think it's good. Okay, speaking of eggs, I just recreated, and I know I already told you about this, but the Starbucks egg bites, the famous egg bites that you can get two for like fucking $20 that are not worth it.
Yeah.
You can recreate them at home and make them a lot healthier, and it's so easy to make. And honestly, it's the best like fast breakfast to have in the morning that's high protein and it tastes so good. So
They looked insane.
yeah. So it's super easy. Like the recipe I can post on the pod, but it's like 7 eggs in a blend. You put everything in a blender.
Oh, so
everything.
easy.
So you put 7 eggs. I put some cottage cheese, my favorite thing ever. And then you grate like whatever cheese you have. Like I usually do like a cheddar or whatever. You throw in there. You blend it all up with like some spices. You can add some paprika. You can add some salt and pepper, onion powder, whatever. You blend it all up. You also make bacon on the side, but I use turkey bacon, so it's a little bit healthier. And you just throw it in a muffin pan and you throw it in the oven, 350 for like 20 minutes. And
Boom.
now you can meal prep your breakfast. So every morning you just grab a couple, put them in the microwave, boom.
Dude, when I'm like back at work and breakfast is like not really an option, like I just like I'm up way too early to eat breakfast at home. Like I'm just gonna bring that, and then when I get to work, I'm gonna just pop in the microwave
And eat it. And it tastes so
no,
good.
it looked insane.
It's so good. It's just cheesy and it has like bacon in it. It's so good. I added some red peppers the other day. And like you can just add whatever you want. Like it doesn't need to just be like exactly like the Starbucks one. You can make it better.
But this came at a price for you.
Oh. I was like, a price? It was free. I burned. Okay, so part of the process is you have to put a water bath in the oven.
That's key.
That is key. The reason being is so that they get kind of spongy and like moist. Otherwise, they'll get really hard. So the first time I made it, I had this water bath in. I went to go pull the water bath out, and the water was swirling up and down, and it was like felt like it was about to like literally spill like hot water all over me. So I kind of like tilted it down to make sure it didn't spill, and I got a massive second-degree burn on my arm.
It's still like pretty
because I'm dark skinned. Like if I get burns and it comes off, like it takes so long for it to go away.
It was kind of funny because Romina was at my house like 2 weeks ago, and back then the burn was like dark brown, and I didn't want to say anything because I was like, oh my God, does Romina have this massive birthmark? And I just never noticed. I've been your friend for how long? And I'm like just noticing this huge birthmark. I was like, what the fuck?
It was so funny. The first thing I said was, damn, this looks like a birthmark. I was like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, it literally looks like a birthmark. People are going to think it's a birthmark. And then you're like, I didn't know you had a birthmark there. I was like, it's not a birthmark.
That's so funny.
It was massive.
Aww,
but yeah,
she's healing.
She's healing.
She's healing.
Yeah, we're going to take care of her. Put some bio oil on it. It's so funny.
Okay, let's do some trash talk quickly.
Trash talk, our favorite talk.
Trash talk, because people love to talk about trash, and our TikTok is still growing. It's
like at 350,000 views.
That's insane.
So many.
But anyway, I came across this article just talking about how we kind of mentioned it briefly about like the Ottawa Landfill is like officially it's like severely running out of space and pretty fast. So in less than a decade, like there's not going to be any room in the landfill anymore.
I will say, like the whole 2 garbage bag thing, we've been kind of testing it out on ourselves just to see if we can do it.
Yeah.
And we're a little bit more cautious now about our recycling and composting. And it's actually very doable. Like you just have to be like a little bit more aware.
Rinse out your shit. Like do your composting. Like we have to move our compost like near the back doors. That way, like we just go through the kitchen, like to the backyard and just dump it in the compost like right away.
Yeah. So we have like a smaller compost that we have like in our kitchen.
Does it smell though?
No, it doesn't. Because you're changing it so often. Like literally once every 2 days or even once a day, like you're changing this little like compost bin, because then I just find I'm more likely to do it if it's like right there.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
And then I was reading the article and I was just like spitting out some like crazy like information. Like it was saying that the city dump receives over 1,000 tons of garbage every single day.
That's insane.
Like that is absolutely insane. And if they were to build a new one, it would cost over $400 million and it probably wouldn't be done in time.
And who wants to live, like that's another thing too, is who wants to live beside a landfill? So that also reduces the likelihood of property development around that area, whatever area they choose.
And the landfill is already so big.
Right?
Like it was saying its waste footprint is 88.5 hectares, which is more than 150 football fields wide.
Oh my God.
That's a massive landfill of just trash.
That's crazy.
I know.
Oh my God. Yeah. So we need to make
10
sure
years from now, man.
we all do like our part, like recycle, compost. I know some people are like anti-compost because it smells, but like just do it because honestly, if anything, it makes your garbage smell not bad because they're collecting compost more frequently, so it just makes more sense than keeping garbage that smells like shit in your garage.
Yeah, it's so true because it's there for 2 weeks.
It's there for 2 weeks, so it starts to smell bad, especially in the summer days when it's hot.
Yeah, and then like rats and mice and skunks and raccoons are all gonna come and eat your fucking garbage. So just compost, gal.
Yeah,
we're compost girlies now.
Yeah, we are compost girlies.
Well, you always were, but
we were.
Now I'm gonna be.
Okay, speaking of like animals and stuff, I was reading up. So the new planet, Our Planet, just dropped on Netflix. We'll definitely go watch it with David Attenborough. Yeah. Another side note, I hope that they have like AI coverage on his voice so that they can make sure
his voice lasts forever.
Yeah, so any like documentaries about animals coming out in the future are like it's his voice.
It's an iconic voice
because no one else can do it. They've tried getting other narrators. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
But so do you know how dogs see? There's like there's like a TikTok filter that kind of shows it. But
I thought dogs can only really see like yellows and greens.
Yeah. So they have what's called they're dichromes. So as humans, we're trichomes and dogs are dichromes, which means that they have two kind of photoreceptors, which are like cone cells. And so they see blues and yellows mostly. And yellows. Yeah. Okay. So, and then we're trichomes. So we see like red, blue, and green. And then there's this thing called tetrachromes that some birds and fish, they can see UV as well. So they can see another dimension.
Sick.
But it's kind of interesting if you think about it. Why are tigers orange? Like if you actually think about evolution, why would tigers be orange if like for us, like you can see a tiger out in the wild like so easily, but it makes sense when you think of who their prey is because their prey is more likely to be dichromes, so they're only going to see tigers as being like this gray green color that's fading into the background. So it's kind of cool to think about.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, so they're not seeing orange, they're seeing like a blue, yellow, like green
so they're gonna
color.
get messed up by that tiger.
Exactly. So we can
Thank
hide.
God we can see tigers,
but we can see tigers.
Wow.
Which is I have this little picture I wanted to show it to you. How
they
see
my
tigers,
God.
and we can post it on the pod.
They can't see that.
They can't see that at all.
That
but it's so
sucks.
interesting to me because I'm like, I've never like thought about like what animal like colors are and how they see.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me. But then it's also like your dogs too. Like they're more like there are certain toys that you should buy maybe that they're more likely to see versus ones that kind of fade in the background.
It's so true. There's this account I follow on TikTok. It's this man that owns like 2 or 3 like little miniature dachshunds, and he is like living by himself, and he turned one of his living rooms into like literally a mini living room, or one of the bedrooms into a mini living room for his dogs, with like all this like tiny furniture, like tiny little couches for the dogs to sit on.
So cute.
And he puts art up, and all of the like decor are like colors that dogs can more likely see. So it's a lot of like the greens and the yellows. The blues and the yellows. A lot of it is blue and yellow. I'm like, that's so cute.
Oh my God, that is so adorable.
Yeah,
so
I love
cool.
that.
I love that. I love animals, man. Animals are so cool.
Oh my gosh.
And that the new Our Planet is so good. You need to watch it. It's like I think it's like 4 or 5 episodes. It goes by really quickly and it's just really cute. Yeah.
I'm gonna download that for the train to Toronto and the flight to Bahamas.
Yes. Do it.
Okay, should we jump into tabloid? Because I feel like there's been a lot of things are going on. Divorces and babies and arrests.
Engagements. And
yes.
Yeah, let's get into
it. First I want to talk about, we know we love our VPR. So I read, I think it was yesterday, the day before, that Raquel is officially like reclaiming back her name and wants to go by Rachel now.
Oh, she's reclaiming it, or people just called her that?
Yeah, well, so people are calling her that, and I guess allegedly, I don't know how accurate this is, but while she was like at her mental health facility and like doing all her therapy and like whatnot, like obviously like people were using that name like in a way to hurt her, to kind of like dim her down, like, oh, you're not actually Raquel, like you're just Rachel. So for her to kind of like,
okay, she's like taking back the power.
Exactly. She wants to take back the power for herself. So she's going to go by Rachel again. She's not signed for season 11 yet, which has already started filming.
Wow.
And her bill for her facility that she went to for the last like 2 months, you know how much it was? No. It was over like $50,000.
I believe it.
It's crazy.
If she wants to go back on that show, I bet she's gonna ask for so much money, and like she can't, because they need her. They need her. They do, because I feel like otherwise it's gonna go back to being kind of boring.
Season 9 was super boring.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It was just like Lala was like breastfeeding.
They
like,
need her
okay.
for the drama. Yeah. I feel like otherwise it's just too like, what are we really watching? Everyone just like hyping Ariana up. Okay, that's great, but like it's not gonna be a show.
It's true.
We need drama.
We need drama.
We need confrontation. We need to see like her kind of trying to get back in the friend group, and like Lala just like ripping her,
roasting her. Yeah, I agree. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of like friendships and stuff, so I saw somewhere that. Well, actually, I saw TikTok and it showed that Jordan Woods and Kylie Jenner have rekindled their friendship.
I wonder how that happened.
I need to know more, but it looked like they went to dinner together. I mean, it's been what, like 2 or 3 years,
a couple
now?
Years,
and I
but
mean,
still like
Tristan cheated again, like twice after. So it's kind of like, yeah.
But how do you think Chloe feels about all of this?
I don't know. I feel like Chloe's the type that would just be like, it's fine, and then kind of be upset about it.
She's too chill.
She's way too chill.
She like had melanoma on her face and was just like,
it's all good.
It's all good.
Like, the new episodes, did you see that like she threw Dream a birthday party? She's pretty much Dream's third
parent or second mom. Yeah, I know.
That's nice.
Honestly, I'd be down for a Chloe to co-parent me.
Yeah, I feel like she's a really good mom.
Yeah, but I wonder what will happen with that. Time heals wounds for sure. But like, I don't know. I
just feel like after 3 years of not being friends with someone, you're so different.
Yeah, it's true.
It'd be kind of awkward. I don't know if you'd ever be able to get back to that level of friendship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
After being that close, like seeing each other every single day, being in each other's lives, and then not seeing each other at all for 3 years, and then trying to kind of like be yourself. You're going to be your old selves, or you're going to be kind of new.
Especially like Kylie's a mom now to 2 people. Like she is a completely different person, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe that will be on the next season of the Kardashians.
Seriously.
Logan Paul got engaged, and it was the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen.
So cute. Did you watch the video?
Oh my god, I like almost cried.
I was like literally tearing up watching it.
Nina, his fiance, seems like the sweetest little chicken nugget.
She's so cute, so beautiful,
so beautiful. She's a model. She's from Denmark.
Yep.
She's 31 and he's 28. So I was like, oh my god, that sounds
familiar.
She's 31 and he's 28.
So good.
She looks
31.
Amazing. And yeah, she just seems so sweet.
The only thing I will say is when she was like, "Did you ask my dad?" and he was like, no, I have to do that still. It was like after he already proposed.
I know. I never thought I'd see Logan Paul cry like that though.
Yeah, he was crying like really hard, but
it was really sweet. And they got engaged in Italy, Lake Como. So I can't even imagine what the wedding's going to be. Her diamond is insane.
It's insane. How much do you think that cost?
Over $1 million. Yeah.
For sure. He makes so much money that it's for him, like $1 million is like, yo, we'll just release some primes over here.
Well, not in Canada.
Not in Canada.
Those are getting recalled.
Yeah. The Prime energy drinks have too much caffeine.
They saw our TikTok and were like, oh my gosh, these cannot be in Canada.
Our hydration beverage sucks. We're just going to make a worse energy drink. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. I can't wait to see what their wedding will be like. I feel like they're going to get married soon too. I don't think they're going to mess around. They're going to get married by like next summer.
I think she's going to be like pregnant right after.
She's 31. Like she's probably like, let's get this ball rolling. Let's go.
She doesn't have to work anymore. He makes so much freaking money.
I know. She probably has her own money too, though, from being such like a famous model. Yeah, she's probably chilling.
She's pilling. Okay, what is this? Gigi got arrested?
Did you not see this?
No.
Okay, she was in the Cayman Islands, and I guess she had possession of weed that she bought like in LA, like medicinal purposes allegedly, and like weed paraphernalia. And her friend like literally got arrested for possession of weed, but they also made bail for $1,000 and pled guilty, made bail for $1,000, and like they'll have no record, everything is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh my god, like Zane's
scary.
gonna get full custody.
Watch out.
Like I'm a Zane fan. After
Oh my god,
the Color
Zane
Daddy.
is so cute.
We love him.
We love him.
I mean, I love Gigi too, but
Yeah.
like I'm like, damn, that must have been so scary. Like for some reason, like literally, even if I'm just like driving and there's a cop like in the vicinity, I'm like, what did I do?
What I do?
I'm
I'll
like,
pull over.
what's in the trunk? Like, what's going
You
on?
feel like you're guilty?
Yes, I'm
even
like,
if you're
I
not.
didn't do
Or even
anything.
if you're at the airport and they kind of pull your bag aside and you're like, what liquid did I not throw out?
I
Fuck,
know.
Like, do I have something in my purse
Or
that I
something,
forgot
like,
about?
Somebody
Like,
planted something like in my thing. I was like, oh my god, like for some reason, authority. I don't know what happened to me in my childhood that I'm not remembering, but authority to me just like scares me. I'm such like a rule follower with that
me
shit.
too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I follow every rule. I'm like, no, put your seatbelt on. The
Put your
seatbelt light's on. He's like, but we're just chilling. No, but
You have to wear your seatbelt. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then there's been some divorces, like allegedly. I don't think it's confirmed, but Ariana Grande is apparently divorced. Did that get confirmed?
I have no idea, but
I didn't even know
she got married.
I didn't know she was
I feel
married.
Like she's like
I
suing-
saw that and I was like, what?
She's like so random. I think like she just like disappears and comes back. Like she looks so different in like the picture that they posted.
Yeah,
her.
well, because she's filming that movie in Australia. What is she filming? What's it called?
I have no idea.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I'll look it up.
Yeah,
but
dude, she looked like a different person.
I know she's like blonde. She like lost a lot of weight. Apparently, she's like really healthy though. People were commenting on her, being like, "You look unhealthy," and she's like, "This is actually the healthiest I've ever been."
Yeah, it's not even the weight. Like I just feel like her like whole face looked different. Like did she get something done to her eyebrows? Her hair looked different. She just didn't look like Ariana Grande. She looked like a different person.
Maybe she's
She
just
looked
growing
good
up.
though. Yeah.
Wicked. That's what she's filming. Wicked Part 1 is coming out. Which, oh my god, have you ever seen like the play?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
So good. She's
fucking
perfect for that.
Yeah,
She's gonna kill it.
She would absolutely kill it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I didn't know she was even married, so that was surprising. And now I'm kind of like, well, now is she gonna come out with some songs after this breakup? Because I feel like she also hasn't made music in a while, so maybe
She's
now
been flying under the radar for a while now. I feel like she's gonna make a little comeback.
another thank you next moment.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
would
feel
love
like
to
it
see
will.
it. And then last thing I just want to talk about is how Lindsay Lohan gave birth to her baby boy.
So cute.
His name is spelled Luai. How would you pronounce that?
Louis?
Yeah, it's like Louai.
Louis.
Louai, and they live in Dubai.
Like Louis, but like Louis.
Louai. You know that song? But yeah, they live in Dubai. I didn't know that either.
Didn't know that. So rich, so fab.
Yeah, so lux for them. So happy for you. But yeah, it's just kind of cute that she has a baby now. I feel like
There's
she's
so many
gonna
like pivotal moments happening in
I
everyone's-
know, divorce, babies, engagements. I feel like that's like all like different. Like
It's like Facebook. You open up Facebook and it's just like all the life events.
all the
Like,
things.
Oh my God.
I feel like my feed. I just go on Instagram now and it's like this person had a baby. This
person getting engaged.
This person's married.
This
I'm like,
person's moving. This
damn,
person got a promotion.
This is
person's-
crazy. Before it was like shots. Now it's like, oh, people are actually like living their lives and being adults. It's insane.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Okay, let's get into some red flags because I feel like this is our new favorite segment.
My gosh,
It's so fun.
I love this segment because I just am always spotting red flags. Even before we made this segment, like in my head, I'd be like, that's a red flag. So now I'm just happy that I can voice the red flags that I come across.
Okay, someone commented on our Instagram or was it TikTok that they're like, oh, is this red flags or is this icks? And I'm like, oh, is it?
No,
but
it's red flags.
to me, an ick is like, ugh, an ick. Red flag is like, red, like that's weird. You're
Yeah.
like that. There's something weird about like
Yeah.
it's a little off. It's
I
a little
understand.
different.
And I feel like ick is more, it's just like more niche. It's like, oh, like that person gave me the ick. Like that guy gave me the ick. Where this is like everyone.
And I feel like
everyone
you
can have a red flag.
You can have red flags and me not feel icky towards you.
Exactly.
Whereas like the ick, like I'm
yeah,
like,
the ick is worse.
like I feel like icks are worse than red flags.
100%.
Red flags like, oh, you have this red flag. It's kind of funny, but then you can get over it.
Exactly. We can move on from it.
Yeah, we can move
the
on.
ick, that's a bit harder. Okay, this is a big one. Getting into the elevator and not immediately pressing the closed door button.
Oh, I'm like doing the trick where like it goes directly to the floor. You're pressing
What's the trick?
So you press the close button and then you press the floor you want to go on. I don't know if it works. Someone told me this as a kid. You press it like nonstop. Apparently it's like the way for emergencies to get to that floor faster. Don't know if it works.
I'm scared to. My worst fear is being stuck in an elevator, so I don't know if I would try that. But yeah, like recently I was in an elevator and I got in already, and I like kind of went to the corner, and then a girl walked in and just stood there, and I was like, "Do you not have somewhere to go? Like chip, like
let's
flip,
go.
What's the word? Chip chop,
Chip chop.
flip
Let's
flop,
go.
chip chop,
Chip flip
flip
flop.
flop. Let's go." Like, hello, like
Yeah.
I'm literally like always like in a rush. Like maybe that's a me problem. Maybe that's my red flag. But I'm just like, why aren't you closing the fucking button? It's right there. That's a red flag.
And sometimes, like, this is so bad, but you'll get in the elevator, you'll see someone kind of walking. You're like, I'm still pressing it. I'm not waiting for you.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'll press it harder sometimes. I'm like, oh no, someone's coming.
I will actually usually hold it for them.
No,
but
I'm like, close.
You're like, I'm pressing it to hold it. Oh my God, what's going on? You're pressing both at the same time. Meanwhile, doing the like cheat code.
I know this trick to keep it open.
Oh my gosh.
So funny. Okay, another red flag is commenting on celebrities' Instagrams that you don't know, like as if you're their best friend. Oh my God, you look so good.
Girl, slay. You crushed that.
Like
red
Kylie
carpet.
Jenner isn't gonna see that. Like,
yeah, celebrities definitely don't read their comments.
They don't read. If you want to be weird, just DM them like a normal person.
Yeah, just DM and then they never open it.
They never open it or see it.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I agree. That is definitely
it's so
and
weird.
you know, it's kind of funny too because if you open a celebrity's photo, like the top comment will be people that you follow.
Yes.
So like you're putting yourself on blast. The moment you do that, like know that everyone is, if they see that photo, they're gonna see your comment.
And like if it's hateful, that's weird. If it's really loving, that's also weird. Like,
yeah,
oh
there's
my God,
no in
girl,
between.
Slay, you look so good. It's like, bruh, she has like 300 million followers. She's not gonna see your comment.
No, just give it a like.
Comment on your other friends' photos.
Yeah,
that
why
they
are you
will see.
on my photo?
Go like the pod account.
Yeah,
and comment on our reels. We will see it.
We will. Yeah, 100%. Okay, another one. Red flag. If you like Simple Plan.
I can't even think of a Simple Plan song right now.
I'm sorry, I can't be perfect.
Okay, I remember.
There's that one. It's just always like whiny. Like, I hate my life. Like, woe is me.
Who listens to that though? Like,
I don't know, but like they came on recently on my TikTok, not my TikTok radio, my like 2000s like satellite FM whatever radio. In the
That's
car.
a red flag. What you just said.
Okay, we have a nice car, but it's an old car.
Satellite 2000 FM radio. I'm like, what? Spotify?
Okay, our car does not have an aux. I don't have Bluetooth. I'm so sorry that I'm not rich like you. It's a nice car, but she's old. She is vintage.
Oh
so,
no,
but it has like TikTok radio and shit. But it has like the two. But also it's Pop 2K, which is sick. Pop 2K is a sick station. But yeah, Simple Plan came on, and I was like, ew, like immediately no. And I know there's people that still like Simple Plan.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that. No,
Mm-mm.
Hillary Duff or like nothing.
Yeah,
you know.
I'll even take Nickelback, but I will not take Simple Plan.
Yeah, Nickelback. What is the Green Day? Was that kind of similar?
I wanna be an American idiot. This is now a karaoke pod.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. The other one is from our girl Paige, who's a Saturday who listens to the pod. If you own a Louis Vuitton bag, but you still live at home, is a freaking red flag. Like if you have all these designer purses and you're still living with your parents, figure it out. Maybe you just don't
readjust your investments.
Yeah, maybe you need a budget.
Maybe don't do that. Yeah, that's fair.
That's weird.
That is kind of a red flag.
It is.
If I went on a date with a girl and she had like this $4,000 bag, but then I was picking her up at her parents' house, I'd be like,
what's going on? It better be DH Gate.
It better be DH Gate. That's so. I didn't realize that was like super illegal.
Oh,
isn't it?
I don't know. I thought it was like Shein, where people just kind of.
Well, because it's technically like counterfeit.
Oh.
I was listening to Giggly Squad and they were talking about how it's illegal. And I was like, oh my God, like that's the authority in me, like authority fear in me. I was like, oh my God, I have to burn all my DH gates.
No, I don't like, I just feel like it's fine.
It's fine.
There's so many things that are like counterfeit.
Right?
Like, I don't know. Maybe don't quote me on that. I have no idea. We don't know.
I don't know.
We're just a baby.
I'm just out here trying to have a frauda, okay? Sue me. Okay, last thing, and I decided that this was a red flag on the weekend, and it was actually Louise, the bride, and one of the bridesmaids, Kaylee, that made me realize this, and I'm so sorry, guys, but going to bed with earrings on.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Doesn't that hurt?
Ow.
I would never be able to.
Unless it's like the smallest little like little hoop that are gold that you can like that don't
maybe
really
like
aren't
a
there
huggy
or something.
Yeah.
But like studs
or like
massive
these.
Those?
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's really weird to me. Like it takes 1 second to take your earrings off. Louise, take off your fucking earrings.
Take your earrings off. I like take all my jewelry except for my engagement. I take everything else off.
I agree. Everything is off. Watches off. Bracelets are off. A necklace, fine. Is that a red flag?
Yeah, red flag. No,
I
that's
don't
not a red
notice
flag.
it. I don't
No.
notice it.
No.
But like I sleep on my side only. So
Me
that
too.
would poke the shit out of me. Like I used to even have my industrial pierce, which is a bar through your ear. It's like 2 piercings and then a bar. And I had to take it out because I would sleep on it and it would literally, I'd wake up, my ear would be so sore. I'd have a massive indent from the
Ouch.
bar. So I'm like, I'm just not meant for ear piercings.
No.
Can't do it.
I only have these 2 pierced. That's it.
Yeah. I used to have a lot. Not anymore. That's in my emo phase.
Okay, let's jump into some health and well because I want to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about that I think all the girlies need and boys need to know. So there's this thing called the hair porosity test, okay? And everyone needs to do this hair porosity test.
Okay, I'm scared.
I'm going to explain it for you. No, it's not scary at all. So
I don't want to fail.
porosity is I'm reading it off a thing because I wrote it down. Porosity is the measurement of the hair's ability to absorb and hold moisture. Okay, think of it like little holes in your hair. Okay, the higher the porosity, the more holes it has, the less likely it's going to hold and absorb moisture and keep it in. The less porosity, the less it's likely to actually like hold it, like for it to penetrate through. Okay.
And what's good and what's bad?
So there is no good or bad. It's kind of like skin type. So
Okay.
think of like
Oh,
there's
oily or
different
dry.
types of skin
Okay.
type. So you need to do this hair porosity type similar to you needing to know your skin type so that you can buy products that are well suited to your hair porosity. So what you're going to do is you're going to go get a glass of water. It should be just like room temperature water.
Okay, we're
Fill
gonna
up
do
a
this
glass. And then you're going to take a strand of hair. It should be clean hair that you've washed, doesn't have any products
I washed
on
my
it.
hair today.
Yeah. And you're going to take one that's like a strand of hair. You're going to cut like 3 inches. Like
I'm going to cut?
a little small strand, one strand of hair.
Oh, one single strand.
Single strand. Like
Okay.
one strand.
Okay.
It could be one from your brush even. And like this much hair, like one strand. And you're going to drop it in the thing of water. And you're going to leave it there for about 5 to 10 minutes. And you're going to watch the hair. If it's still at the top of the glass and it has not moved at all, then that means you have low hair porosity.
Which means
That it's like very tight knit, like the water's not getting through. Okay. If the hair gets to like the middle of the glass, that means it's like you're kind of in between. You have medium hair porosity. If the hair floats to the bottom, that means you have high hair porosity, which means that you have lots of like, it's kind of open and a lot of moisture can get in, but a lot of moisture can easily escape.
Okay.
So I did the test. I have low hair porosity. My hair did not move. It like stayed at the top, which means that my hair doesn't, it's not like a good or bad thing. It just means that it takes longer for my hair to absorb moisture.
Okay.
But when it does absorb it, it keeps it for longer. So all that means is that I'm going to have to get products like, for example, leave-in conditioner to leave it in for a little bit longer so that the hair is
able
able
its job
to actually absorb the moisture for longer period of time.
This is so interesting.
It's so interesting because I feel like you know your skin type and you know all of that, but do you even know your hair type? And people are just buying generic hair products.
So true.
That you don't even know like what's suited for your hair and what's not.
Yeah.
And so it's just something to keep in mind of. There's no like better or worse. It's just it's mainly genetic. Like so you're born with that.
So there's
type
no way
of
to
hair.
change it. It's just it is what it is.
It is what it is. So then you can kind of figure out what type of products to use based on what.
And how did you figure this out?
So I was actually on TikTok and I will post the girl's TikTok. She was talking about hair porosity just very generically, but then I like did a deep dive into it myself, being like, what the frig is hair porosity? What was she talking about? And then I found this hair porosity test when I like Googled hair porosity.
Yeah.
It was like the first thing that came up. And yeah, so I feel like it's such
so interesting. I'm literally going to do this right after while we're doing stuff after this.
It's so easy. It's so quick. And like you can then save so much money because you're not buying all these products that are not well suited for your hair porosity. So you just like Google it and it'll tell you.
Yeah. Wow. Lesson learned. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask you some questions that I got inspired by the Zayn interview. I know we keep talking about Zayn.
We love Zayn.
So she asked him something very simple, but there's like kind of just like very like introspective, insightful questions that I think are like kind of fun to ask yourself or ask someone else every now and then.
Oh, okay.
So what would be 3 words that you would use to describe yourself?
Oh my God. Okay. Determined.
Oh.
Kind.
Aw.
This is hard
It's
because
hard.
It's like one word.
I know.
I would say loving.
That's kind of like kind.
Kind. Okay. smart.
You are very smart. Aw.
Yeah.
And it's just good because then I feel like it gives you a moment to like have a
Pause
positive
to be like-
reflection because you're not going to be like stupid or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like, because you're not those things. Like,
Yes.
you encompass like way more positive things. And
Aw,
I agree, you're all
love
of those
that.
things.
Thank you. What are your things? What are your 3 words?
My 3 words, I honestly like really tried not to think about it because I wanted to keep it really authentic.
Yes.
3 things I would use to describe myself. I would say witty.
Yes, you are witty.
I'm a little bit witty.
You're witty.
I'd also say kind
Yes.
as well. And patient.
You're so patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say those things
yeah,
too. I would also say thoughtful for you.
Aw.
Yeah, and like
you.
generous.
Oh my gosh, you're
Yeah.
so thoughtful and
Yeah.
generous too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you literally are.
No.
So thoughtful.
No.
So generous.
I would
all
say
the time.
patience very good for you. Yeah.
Aw,
You're very
thanks.
patient.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And then
Aw.
wait, I have another one though.
Oh my God.
What is your favorite thing about yourself?
Oh my God, this is so hard,
I
guys. I feel like I'm
know.
at an interview for work. Like, I don't know what to say. I think my favorite thing about myself is that I put 100% in everything I do.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
Like, I don't
You really
half-ass
do.
anything.
No, you put 120%.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
you go above and beyond no matter what you
We
do.
were talking about this the other day, and the only reason like this came up to mind is because I was like, because we were talking about soccer, and I'm like watching these videos, and we're like talking about soccer, and he's like, see, like this is why your parents should put you in sports. You literally like look at you, you just learned how to play soccer a week ago, and you're like trying to be like the best soccer player out
Oh my
there.
God,
I'm like
it's so
fucking watching these
funny.
videos, trying to be better. He's like, what the fuck? Like, why are you doing this?
You cannot fail. You can't let yourself
But
down.
that's what I feel like that's I do that.
I love that.
What about you?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. What is my favorite thing about myself? That's a hard one.
It's so hard.
It's hard. But it's nice to think about those things, and it's nice to just be kind to yourself.
Yes.
I think maybe that I have a lot of like resilience and perseverance, and that like even in really tough times, I try to like see the best in the situation and try and make
so
the
much
best
like
of the
that.
situation.
And you're very positive. You're even in like the worst situation, like something could be going wrong or something's bad, and you like make the positive, like you find like the positive.
Yeah,
in it.
and it's easier for me to do that when it's like for other people. Like I try and like really help people with that. Like I feel like it's when someone comes to me like for advice and whatever, like I really just try to like put the positive spin on it, and I'm learning how to be like kinder to myself and do that in my own personal
life.
situations.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think it goes hand in hand with your patience. Like I feel like some people are very quick to be like, oh, this is the worst. Oh, look, da-da-da. And you're very patient in the sense that then you find the good in it. Like you're like, no. Well, let's take a step back. Like you know what I mean? You're not quick to be like, this is the worst thing ever. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, sometimes I can be, but like, that's again, like it's for like, for myself. Like sometimes I'll go worst case scenario, but like a lot of the times, like in the bigger picture of things, like I really just try and like, let's find the good in this somehow. Because there usually is a silver lining. I know that's cheesy, but even in like the darkest of situations in my life that I've had, I'm like, okay, this happened for a reason.
Everything
and
happens for a reason.
Let's find the silver lining.
Oh my God, we're so self-aware. I feel
Oh
like
my
everything
God,
you
did we
said
just
was
level up?
so good. Everything's so good.
But you guys didn't expect that.
Season 2, maybe.
And that's a wrap on
That's
season
a
2.
wrap.
Cheers to that. Cheers to you guys, because this wouldn't be possible.
Bigger and better things coming in season 3.
100%.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. We have so much fun stuff coming up.
So much.
Thank you guys for listening. Write us a review. I'm not going to ask again, but just write us a little review. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're growing on YouTube.
Yes,
on TikTok. We're growing.
We're funny on TikTok,
We
y'all.
are.
Yeah.
We love us. Okay. Love you guys.
Love you.
Okay.
See you
Yeah.
next season.
Next season.
Bye.